Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back for another video. Today I want to try my physical team against the guild boss. First of all, thank you to everyone on my previous video who told me that we could grab the orbs on the ground to get some experience for the skills. I feel so fucking dumb now because I didn't know. Yes, I didn't know. I am so fucking dumb, guys. Yes, in fact, you have some orbs dropping on the ground and you're getting a lot of experience if you're grabbing them all, especially the yellow ones. So we are gonna check that. And second thing, guys, normally I am waiting the end of the day to deal more damage to the guild boss, because everybody needs to cheer here to increase the guild boss damage. Only 3 people did that this morning, so I'm not gonna have a lot more damage, but let's see how much I can inflict with these heroes. I'm just gonna remove this guy in the back because he's immune to fire damage, so I don't care about that. But this is my main team to deal some damage to bosses normally. The goal is to go with the flying wheel, the physical wheel, and the lightning strike, the flame strike. This is working very well, but in that case I'm gonna remove that guy, and instead I'm gonna put not this guy. Yes, I'm gonna put that guy in the back, so I have more physical damage. So this is the team I am gonna use, guys. So let's go there. Guild boss challenge. Only 3% more damage. A bit sad, but yeah, if you check the leaderboard, this is what I was able to get. I don't know what Reaper is doing. Probably he doesn't know that we can grab the orbs on the ground, because he has a crazy amount of power in comparison and he's not getting more than me. Look at that score. That was pretty nice, but I think I had like 27% more damage thanks to all the people who cheered. Whatever, let's get in battle, guys, and let's see how it goes. So directly at the start of the battle, I'm gonna cast my skills and summon the Titan there. There we go. So I'm gonna slow the timer. So basically, look at that. These are the orbs. Look. You need to grab the yellow ones in priority. You have one right there, and so you're getting more experience. Yeah, I know what you think. I am so fucking dumb now. So this is not the main skill I want to use. Alright, let's take these two. I hope... Oh, let's go. I have it right there. Look at that. Already 2 level, guys. And I'm gonna enhance my basic attack, of course. So, priority to the orbs in the middle. So you get more levels. Look at that, 1 more enhancement. If only I knew that before, guys. I feel so fucking dumb. Look at that, all the enhancements on the skills. Now that would be nice if my Angel Cane would revive and heal me, dude. Come on, attack and heal me, bro. Another yellow. Yeah, the goal is just to move around and take all the orbs on the ground. Almost awakened. Careful. Avoid the shields, avoid the AoE attacks. Almost awakened, 30 seconds left. Got another yellow right there. Alright, another level. 2 skills awakened already. Nice. 52 billion damage already. Can I have 1 more level? Let's go and grab the yellows. There's 1 more right there. Let's go. 1 more. I'm gonna enhance that skill. There we go. Let's avoid the attacks. 6 seconds left. And it's over. Look at the score, guys. I had only 3% more damage. That is insane. So this is the damage I can have. If you check the stats, yeah, 96 billion, very nice. Spinning blade, 27 billion. The ricocheting flywheel, 27 billion as well. Almost the same amount of damage coming from the 2, but this one was awakened before the ricocheting flywheel. And this one is legendary. I don't have the legendary rarity on this one, so this is pretty nice. But the focusing laser is trash, guys. Protagonist, the destroyer. Yeah, 25 billion damage coming from the destroyer. And what about the heroes? Iron Claw Fighter Jack, 3 billion only. He's not there to release a lot of damage, he's here to enhance my skills. In fact, thanks to him, I was able to cast the Spinning Blade every time I was using my weapon skill. This is the reason why it deals more damage, in fact, because the skill it summons is the one I awakened. So the more the star levels on the skill, the more the damage thanks to the hero. And that's the reason why that hero is very nice, because you can cast the skill many times in battle thanks to that. Very nice. I'm gonna do the content one more time, just in case you want to see another team in action. No way. There are only two elements that are working against bosses. You have the burning element, this is the best one, and then the physical element. These are the best, guys, if you want to increase your damage. So I'm always purchasing that. Let's come back in battle there. Tomorrow I'm gonna show you my burning team when the bonus here will change. Alright, there we go again. Look at that, I already have the Spinning Blade. Okay, 1 level, I'm gonna take that. And I'm gonna take the chickens, I guess, because the boss is immune to the other damage. Not really immune, but he's taking less damage from these sources. And I don't care about the focusing laser, because we saw the damage before. Maybe the chicken are gonna release more damage. Let's check that, guys. Alright, so let's summon the kaiju. Let's turn around the boss. Focus on the golds. Increase my protagonist damage. Don't have a lot of gold. Right, one more level. By the way, if I had the red rarity on the Pearl's Beam Tower, it would reduce by 5% the damage rate of the target, and so in that case, that would help a lot, but for now, it is useless. It doesn't deal a lot of damage. Let's focus on the chickens, even though I'm pretty convinced that they are not dealing any damage at all. Team skill cooldown. 5%? That might help. Physical first. Got another gold at the bottom. Skill cooldown minus 10%. My score might be better than before thanks to that, I guess. Not sure. 2 more yellows. Awakened. Not yet. Another yellow. Cast the weapon skill. Another gold. Another gold. 2 more golds right there. First awakening. Let's upgrade the chicken one more time. 7 seconds left. Can I have another awakening? You have 2 more golds right there. I'm gonna cast the Spinning Blade. Yeah, the score was better than before. Amazing. Let's check the damage coming from the chicken. Protagonist, 40 billion. This is the reason why, in fact. Sometimes the destroyer deals more damage, but even though I'm upgrading my Wrath of Flame damage, the protagonist damage, I don't feel like it is increasing the damage coming from the Titan, but it deals a crazy amount of damage that time. It is random. Sometimes it does more, sometimes it does less. I don't know why. For the skills, that's interesting. 31 billion, the time it released more damage, and the chicken is better than the lightning, the laser. And he decided to deal more damage that time. Interesting. Probably coming from the team cooldown, in fact. Alright, so I already had a better score. So let's claim every chest and let's check the leaderboard. 246 billion, that was my previous score. I had better than that time. 200, no, not better. 204 billion. Still pretty good considering that I had only 4% bonus damage. Let me know what you are using in that content, guys, how much damage you have. Have a very nice day. Take care, guys, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.